The void of Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 has been a controversial game since release, with endless hate from fans, disliked by reviewers alike. It seems like updates can never seem to be enough. With Techland being bought out by Tencent, we still have not seen the full ramifications of that deal yet. And it worries me for the future of not only Dying Light, but Techland as a whole. Techland is stuck fighting a losing battle. They can't seem to escape the past and what they did to Chris Avellone. Off of such a smash hit like Dying Light 1, which sold over 20 million copies, they can't seem to replicate that same success with Dying Light 2. With Dying Light 1 selling over 20 million copies and Dying Light 2 seemingly sold around 7 to 8 million copies even 2 years after its release. They are suffering from the success they've seen with Dying Light 1. But Techland is not the victim. They must take responsibility and accountability for their poor launch, the bugs, the glitches, the mess that they made. They then need to take accountability and responsibility for the lack of content and poor quality of updates. Other YouTubers have said it best, but they seem to break the game more with every update they release. They say they want to be active within the community, but they have said nothing regarding important info towards the game in the past 6 months. It seems they're more worried about the bundles and the economy of Dying Light points rather than the quality of actual updates. How does Techland expect to support Dying Light 2 for 5 years when there won't be anybody to play Dying Light 2 and 4? Something needs to change. All of this turmoil is represented in Techland's revenue. They lost approximately $25 million in operating costs in 2023. Techland is supposedly working on another game, which is what most of their devs are doing at the moment. If they can't run one game properly, how do they expect to manage two? Techland is a multi-billion-dollar company. They are no longer a small indie dev studio. It's time Techland steps up their game and starts acting like it. But this isn't solely on Techland. The fish rots from the head. There have been many theories surrounding the CEO of Techland, who is the richest man in Poland. He currently owns 33% of Techland after Tencent bought the rest from him for $1.6 billion. Evidence came out of the CEO taking out tens of millions of dollars from Techland, even though their profit was far less than that. He is a greedy scumbag that has no proper vision or care for the company that he started 30 years ago. That same CEO had his wife as the head of HR department for Techland. That is not suspicious at all. And after all of the things that have come out against the CEO, the best option is to sell his shares to someone who will care for their company and fight against Tencent and what they wish to do with Dying Light. I don't think people have been this hopeless for Dying Light 2 up until now. I mean, where exactly can they go? DLC 2 has 4.5 months left to release in their target year of 2024, and we still know absolutely nothing. They have been very secretive, but at this point they need to seriously evaluate what they are doing and start pushing out the content they promised they would in the winter roadmap that was released last year. The roadmap was intended to be fully completed around fall and winter with the 2nd anniversary celebration. Compared to their first year and all of the updates they added prior to the 2nd anniversary, year 2 of Dying Light 2 has been a complete letdown and has had the least amount of updates yet.